What's good, everyone, and welcome to our round 8 final trades and captain picks. Let's get straight into it because I don't have a lot to say. It's a bit of a quiet week, but I just wanted to update all of the moves we are making for this week and potential moves in the future. As you can see, we have used a trade already in that top rung here. One trade that I did display last video, which is right here, Reshko. Bro is the absolute must-have at the moment. You just downgrade him no matter what. And my downgrade, I haven't made a lot of money with because I'm just getting Watkins out. I just need to move along. See you later, buddy, because I doubt he's going to keep his spot this week. And if he does, he hasn't had a score above 30 in the last three. Only had 30% time on ground last week. So he is moved on. See you later, son. The forward mid status did help a little bit when it came to swapping potentially like a Schoenberg or Horn France, whatever you needed to do. But look how many I've got in the forward line already. It's that midfield where I wanted to get them in. But nevertheless, we're looking to move on and go Reshko. Yeah, this bloke, Blamiers or Blamiers, however you pronounce it, I didn't realize he wasn't playing last week, and he was an emergency to play, didn't in the end. He is someone I could downgrade to this week, but I'm just trying to be real conservative on my trades at the moment. There's a couple options, but I'm looking to potentially save them for following weeks. So if we go price for point, you got Reshko at the top. Everyone has him already in 7.2% of the comp for people that are playing the game seriously. And then his teammate, two rungs under, is my watchfulness. I've got my eye on him basically for next week. He's played one game and he has great output on an 80. They highly touted at the start of the year. He got injured initially, but people have said that he's a big scorer. He has got potential and he's high draft pick. So we get one more game of sample size watching him, see what happens. Yeah, they are versus West Coast this week as well, so it could be decent scoring potential. But I'm looking to hold off for the time being, get one more week and see what we're looking at. And I think that could be another downgrade option potentially next week. Arthur Jones was also an option. He has a very low break even. He's not going to be a big scorer. He's quite a small forward, so not sure if I go there. He might be back in this week. I'm not sure. They're looking at a test, I believe. And then you're looking at the other options here. There's no one that I'm really looking forward to. Everyone I've already got that I do want, like Murdoch and Anderson. There is one move that I really pondered for a while, and I think it's an early move potential for scoring on field while also making a quick buck, and that is old mate Adam Chalor. He's already had one game and it was a decent 80. I'm looking to see how he performs against Freo on Friday before I make the call to potentially bring him in for some easy, quick cash and for fieldable scores. So that's not a move I'm looking to make just yet. Ramirez, I don't know what's happening with him if he has another game. I feel like he still has one more game in his price cycle to make some money. But I've been hearing a lot of coaches are looking to move on as quick as possible this year. I'm not sure. Just looking to upgrade their team when they can, as soon as they can, even if they might have another game or two to rise in their price. I'm a little bit more hesitant on that because I had so much early carnage that I had to use so many trades. I'm looking to hold off for a while and just let that ride while my team has fieldable players and is flowing nicely, getting the mid scores as we did find last week. I'm happy with that. If it continues like that for a while, then I'm happy. Coleman was an issue. Potentially, I was looking to move on. He is going down in price now, so that's something I could still look to do further in the week if I decide so. But yeah, for now, I'm looking to hold those trades because they are very valuable at the moment. As we have fieldable players, people that are playing. I do smell injuries coming for some reason, and we already had so many injuries earlier on in the year, so that I'm looking to put on the brakes for a little bit, conserve those trades for the back end of the year when I'm definitely going to need it, and for those buy rounds because I've only got 2 boosts left. So that's how we're rolling. There is so many different options that we could move on from. I'll quickly go on the list that are on the chopping block. So Houston is on the chopping block, even though the score was 116 this week. I don't know if he is going to be a fieldable player for the whole rest of the year. Coleman is definitely on the chopping block. Farrow will be on the chopping block once he makes his money. Yeah, he's still got lots of money to make. Lindsay, after this score, has got tons of money to make. So in the future, Grill's on the chopping block. He's getting consistent scores around that 70 region. So he's going to get to that price range where he's not going to be making much more money left. Jax, he's on the chopping block. He's still got just a little bit more money to make as well, I do believe. Going into midfield, all of these, even Braun, I'm holding on for a while. Jagger Smith is definitely on the chopping block. Murdoch, he's got still more money to make, so in the future. Blamiers, if in an ideal scenario where I had trades, I'm moving him on this week, especially if he doesn't get a game. And then forwards, Cook's putting fieldable scores out, so I'm leaving him. Todd Marshall's still got money to make. Didn't play due to illness, but will be back in this tomorrow. Berry, he was on the chopping block for a long time, and I thought that it was an absolutely fair pick, but he's put a couple decent scores out, so he's got money to make. Schoenberg did not play. He's not tradable at that price. And McAndrew's definitely on the chopping block as well. He's at a 65, but I think consistent ruck scores like that, I'm looking to just hold from. Yeah, it is a ruck. He's had one down game. I believe he's going to go back up again. And another watchful eye that I have on is Big Jerry. I don't know how Gawn is going with that forward time. If Gawn gets that forward status when the further DPP changes come out at round 11, you see me, Jerry, Jackson, and Gawn in the forward line no matter what. That is what we're doing. But something to keep an eye on. 33% time in forward, I believe it was, and they're liking him up forward. So scoring output has suffered, but future long-term Supercoach plans might be brilliant with Gawn the forward line. But yeah, that's it. We go to our captain picks for the week. So we are minus 3 hours and 30 minutes from the bounce. I'm not looking to put anyone from tonight's game, Collingwood or Hawthorn, on this. Yeah, there's no one I want to put on. Dacos is probably going to get a lot of attention put into him. Houston, nah, not even worth it. And I don't have anyone from Hawthorn, so nothing tonight. Tomorrow night, we've got Bulldogs versus Freo. Ooh, that might be a Luke Jagger Jackson vice. I'm not sure if English is back. I believe he is like so close to being back. If he is back, I'm still probably going to go with him anyway because his output's just been insane recently. He's on a great run. So yeah, we'll go there. I don't like Butters against Crows particularly. Horn Francis, no. Yeah, we'll go with Jackson for vice for now. Essendon versus Brisbane, nothing. Got nothing. West Coast versus Richmond. I really pick my captains on matchup and fixture. So when you have a couple teams like Richmond and West Coast versing each other, it really is difficult to choose who the captain's going to be because those will usually be the ones I choose against. So say if it was last week, I think, I forgot who it was, Freo versus whoever it was a really easy matchup, and that's the whole reason I went with Jackson. It was Carlton, and Carlton played Liam Reedy the whole game, who had played decent, so... But yeah, that's how my matchup is. Who is their direct opponent and who is the team they're versing that their scoring output's going to be. So it's worked for me most of the time, except that one Zacco week. We go down Geelong versus North. I don't have any big Geelong guns, so that's a bit... most of my big old guns in the midfield are playing really early and versing quality sides, so I'm not looking to go there. Carlton, St Kilda, it could be a Jack Sinclair mopping it up down back, I reckon. That could be an option. Melbourne versus Sydney, not looking to go Gawn against Grundy, not an option for me. And GWS versus Gold Coast, I don't know. This is really actually quite difficult because I really want to put someone on the back end. So at this stage, I'm looking to potentially just go Sinclair. He's been down, he's going down in price a little bit, but I think that potentially against Carlton at Marvel, there's a lot more opportunity for touches, so we'll go with that for now. I'm not confident on it. I just hope that Jackson has a big game, so we don't have to go to our second captain options, but yeah, that's what we're going to roll for this week. We're looking comfortable at the moment. We are sitting comfy in the top 10. Well, not comfortable, actually. We're right on the edge. But comparing it to last week's happenings, not the week before now, time flies. But comparing to what happened when we had Zacho as captain to the situation we're in right now, I think that, yeah, we had opportunity to be even higher. So I'm not mad at the season so far. Going to plan, sort of, if you take away the couple weeks ago and the early injury crisis that we had. We're going smoothly. So looking to steady the ship, slow the trades down, and yeah, continue to try and make a little bit more cash here and there. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. If holding and keeping off the trades for now is a good idea, or if I should be going ham and trying to complete my team as soon as possible, please let me know. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I will be stopping the port reviews and previews. It's just too much for me to do, and I don't have enough to talk about. I'm not that knowledgeable when it comes to port itself. Like, I watch and I enjoy, of course, but with all the work and activities I've got in my life, I just don't have enough time to film and edit and make thumbnails and that sort of thing. So looking to leave that and put my passion, which is the Supercoach side of things, into full flight. So, yep, that's sorry about that if you do watch it, but these are the ones that matter to me most anyway. So thanks for hanging out. Catch you in our next update video, which will be the review. Hopefully your week goes good, and pray for me as well. See you later.